Yeah.
Mr. Kevin Tate in the house, y'all, on the Splash of Comedy. How you doing, Kevin?
I'm good. I'm in the building. What's poppin'? Annie McKnight, what's good, baby?
Oh, I'm doing good. Even better since we got you on the line. I got my girl Tori Jones on the line. She one of the dog pounded producers also and does all the media for me and keep it moving in the right direction.
Tori.
Hey, what's up, Kev?
What's poppin'? I'm glad to be on the show. So what's going on, y'all?
Oh, we just trying to catch up with you. We want to get a little bit of your history, find out where you come from, what you got going on, what's up next. We seen you kicking it live on HBO Def Jam, and I was like, wow, look at that brother go.
Oh, man, it was a dope experience, too. It was, though, real fun, too, man. Crazy, man. Had me in leather and shit like that, so it was dope, man.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about the sequence to getting there, to getting to HBO Def Jam. You were so marvelous. I know it was the talent that got you in, but tell us a little bit how it got started, what all you had to do.
Well, first of all, I appreciate that. Really what it was that, they had, Russell Simmons came out here and was doing the All Deaf in Hollywood, and every week they was having, one of the hottest shows in town, and I think he kind of took notice because I was kind of coming there regularly, and I was doing my thing in front of a good crowd, and so you go up there, and he just was digging it, and he told me, he said, look, man, when I come out with this Def Jam thing again, man, I want you to rock with it. So at that time, I really didn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, okay, man, I thought he was on this Hollywood thing, but he was really rocking with me. So when he came around, it was unbelievable. I felt like I was ready, but I had been working on that, that stuff for a while, and I felt like I was ready when the time came. So I was super excited. That shit was crazy, though,
Yeah, that's fantastic. You did a great job, too. You was very animated, lively, funny. You was looking good. You looked all comfortable in your gear. It was very exciting. It was very exciting.
Annie McKnight, we've been knowing each other for a while. We've been knowing each other for a while back when we were doing smaller rooms and stuff like that. And just a big deal. You always been in my corner. That's why I appreciate that, for real.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I saw it in you, and I had to let you know and everything. And I praise God that the word came to completion, and you're on your way. You just out there popping.
Oh, man, yeah, I come from Detroit, and I come from Detroit City. You know what I'm saying? I started this comedy thing, in my mind a long time ago. But, living in the city, playing ball, it was kind of tough to do in Detroit. And then, I packed it up and took it to the West. And gave me a fair shot at it, starting from scratch. And, it's different there, but it's different out here. But the opportunity is where I needed to be, so I'm excited about that part. So it was crazy. It's been crazy, too.
That's right. You got to go to where the gravy is. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we have to chop it up and switch it up in order to reach our destination. And a lot of people don't understand that. Just getting out of the home base itself will make you grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So how old were you when you knew that, when you found out you was funny? When did you kind of like get that feeling inside of you?
Well, honestly, I thought that I always felt that a long time ago that I can do this. But I played ball, so I had a different path. But truthfully, it began. My brother went and did a 6th grade. He's my older brother, and he did like a 6th grade talent show, and he was a comedian in the show. And all I can remember at that time was him coming back to the neighborhood and everybody talking about, oh, your brother was funny. Oh, your brother wasn't funny. Oh, your brother tried to do comedy. Oh, your brother. And all I could remember was just that attention that he was getting, and the fact that his name was buzzing around. I just couldn't forget that. And I was like, man, I want to try that one day. And it took a while for me to dive in, because I dived in. I just dove in the game, and that's when it was. So I would say probably around middle school, when I felt like I could talk in front of people. The funny part was just learning how to use my experiences and make them funny, but probably about middle school.
Okay, wow. And your brother, is he a comedian now, or what did he decide to do with his life?
He the furthest thing from that. My brother went on to retire from the Navy, went to the U.S. Navy and stuff like that, so he went into a totally different path. Actually, that was the last time he ever did comedy, but it definitely inspired me. It inspired me. That's what it did more than anything, because I always felt like you know, I can make people laugh a little bit, but, you know, he inspired me to actually go up, because that's the hardest part, going up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's something that stuck with me for a long time. And I guess gave me the confidence to give it a shot, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, how true that is. How true that is. So how does your brother feel about you now that he realized that he has inspired you and put you on the road to the good path?
Well, you know, he cool breeze. He don't be telling me that. He just be like, man, you killing him, man. You killing him. Keep doing it, man. You know, he don't really trip too much when I let people know, you know, that he was my inspiration. But he has told me that, wow, really? You know what I mean? For him not to even go back and even try that again, that really wasn't nothing he wanted to do. But he did that, and that just gave me the heart. I never forgot that. And, you know, it's just one of those things where he's always like somebody that supports me over the phone. He's in Atlanta, so he supports me over the phone all the time. You know, that's what kind of keep me grounded, because when I leave them shows, I get on the phone, he be like, man, remember this? Man, you did? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep me grounded and stuff. But like I said, man, we working on a whole lot of stuff, and those things, those are the type of things right there that keep me moving, though.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. There's nothing like having a family background and family support. You can't beat that at all. You can't beat that at all. I'm so proud of you and your brother. I'm glad that he inspired you. Let's give your brother a big shout-out right now. What's his name?
Hey, my brother's name is Curtis Tate the third, you know, in Atlanta. You know, that's my big brother right there, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Curtis Tate, man. You know, big bro still. Even as we get older, man, that element never goes away, you know, from a big brother. So I definitely appreciate you, man. That's the shout out. You on the Anime Splash, a comedy show, cause we out here, man.
That's it, baby. Oh, I love it. That is great. That is great, Kevin. I just love it. So, wow, so you learned at an early age, middle school, that you was funny, you was inspired by your brother, and that, and I noticed you're very animated in the faces and the style of comedy. I just love
you know what? Yeah, you know what? I found out that people connect when they see that you up there telling them with no apologies how you feel. I think people really take the judgment glasses off and begin to relate, you know, and I think I've learned that just along, you know, I've been doing this out here in L.A., you know, this is a tough town to try, because, you know, to try to be good and practice. It's not a good time to practice in here, but, nah, man, you know, that sort of thing. And like I said, it's always been spawned, got a lot of things coming up. It's helped me out a lot with my fan base, and I just love it. It's a fun time.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Now, tell us a little bit. We got a few more minutes coming up. Could you tell us a little bit about what's going on next with Kevin Tate? Where are you going to be at?
Well, actually, I got a flight out here in the morning. I'm headed to Houston. Just missed the Super Bowl, but I'm headed out there. Got 3 shows out there. Sometime this year, you should be looking for Grow House. Did a movie with DJ Pooh called Grow House. Me, D-Ray Davis, a couple other guys, and it should be coming out. It's called Grow House, and that's dope. And working on some stuff with Russell Simmons, as far as script writing for movies and stuff like that, and getting out on tour on the I Could Have Stayed Single tour. Y'all got to check that out too. I Could Have Stayed Single tour. So y'all check that out. That's actually going live. And just looking forward to being a headliner now. You know, I have been going out with Red Grant. Red Grant really gave me a good opportunity out here, you know, by letting me open up for him on the road. It kind of gave me the confidence when I came back to L.A. So now I'm trying to take that, and it's getting to a point now where I'm able to go out and headline on my own. And it's just been crazy. It's moving kind of fast, but I love it. You know, I got my shoes tied up tight, and like I said, man, just continue to spread and be all around. I'm supposed to be doing the Montreal Comedy Fest this year.
Oh, wonderful.
So just look for some dope stuff, you know. Just look for some dope stuff, and definitely check out Grow House, coming out probably in fall, or I'm guessing the fall, so check for that.
Okay, cool. Well, you got some hot stuff coming on, and you said you're going to Texas. Where you going to be at in Texas tomorrow?
You know what? I'm going to be doing the Improv tomorrow, and then there's 2 other clubs out there I'm doing it. They're going to bring me from, that I'll do with this local clubs out there. So I'll be starting off with the Improv tomorrow night.
Fantastic. Now, you got 1 show or 2 shows at the Improv tomorrow?
2, actually 1, it'll be 2 tomorrow, and then 1 day, and then 1 the next day, something like that. So I just got my flight. They just sent me my flight today, Annie. You know, this morning, I'm looking, you know, I'm like, oh my goodness, I knew it was supposed to be tomorrow.
The black people,
Hey, but you know that.
establishment.
but you know how it start out when you're in the beginning, man. They gonna make you grab the bags and they gonna just run you through it. But I'm about it, man. I'm signed up for that.
Hey, man, that's what it's all about. Putting in the work, taking all the dirt, and then come out, hey, looking good, nice and clean and ready to handle it. That's
absolutely.
it.
And I want to make sure, I want to say definitely thanks to the Splash of Comedy show, you know, and let all your listeners know, man, y'all sure y'all check me out on Instagram. Kevin Tate is KevinTateis. If you've heard me before, I appreciate you. If you ain't heard me, get to it. I appreciate you in advance. I'm on here with Toy and Annie, and I'm glad to be here, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all called you. I was able to catch y'all. I'm chilling. You know, you ain't got to get dressed for a phone interview. I got on one sock right now. Did y'all know that? With one sock on right now, and it's wet. It's wet at the front because I was walking in the kitchen, so it's wet in the front. But
hey, Kevin.
Still putting it down. You tuning in. That's what it's all about, being an entertainer. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. What part of Texas you going to be?
I'll be in, I'll fly into Houston. I think it's called Austin.
Okay, Austin.
I'll fly into Houston tomorrow.
Look for my boy at the Improv tomorrow night. At the Improv, look for my boy this fall in Grovehouse with D. Ray Davis and the rest of those cats. And also, check him out on his own tour, called I Should Have Stayed Single tour. So, hey.
Let him know it's I coulda.
Oh, okay, but you couldn't.
That's a whole conversation.
Do you have any children?
Huh?
Do you have any children?
I got a 3.5-year-old piece of joy, my son, man, and he's really keeping me balanced, and I'm learning from him and just trying to be a better man for him. You know, because the stakes are a lot higher when you got a boy. So I'm just trying to become a better man and remain and be a better dad all the time. So you know, he's with me right now. He's always with me. So he keeps me honest, man. He keeps me.
Amen. Kevin, I tell you, I knew you had it when I first met you, and I know you're going to keep it just from hearing you talk about it. Sounds like you got all your priorities in the right place with your family, with your career, and I know you love God. So I'm so proud of you. I love you, and hey, thank you so much for being our first guest on Doggone the Splash of Comedy. All the way from Detroit. All right, I love you, Kevin.
Love you too. Thanks for calling y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day.
All right, now. Peace out.
All right, peace.
Bye, Kevin.
Kevin Tate.
Yeah. Woo! You got Anime Night with the Splash of Comedy coming to the ECMD conference call every other Tuesday. Watch out for the new way to find a splash of funny. Dial in 641-715-3660 with PIN code 372-556#, 9 Eastern Time.
To do what?
To get your funny laugh on, bust your side and your ass. Saturday night, girl. Y'all hear you? Yeah.
Get your